minutes after 7 o'clock. It's purple outside, Robin. It's purple. Do you see it?
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
Well, you call that violet color. What's going on outside?
I don't know, but it sure is beautiful. I love that color.
It's a purple October morning. Welcome to the new hue. The new hue. What did I tell you? Did I tell you it's 19 minutes after 7 o'clock? Well, it is. It is 19 minutes after. It is the 14th day of October, 2014. You are just a day and a half away, I guess, from the middle of the month.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, we're almost done with this year. I mean, we are just knocking on the back door or the front door, whatever you want to call it, of the holidays.
I know. Isn't that something?
Just about there. When do you feel like it kicks in for you?
It's
sometime mid-November or Halloween? Do you start feeling it like now? Or
I think right now, because everything's
Really?
in the stores to make you happy.
I don't get
And to
into
me,
the
that's
stores, so maybe I'm
important.
not getting happy.
Yeah. Well, the grocery store is like my staple every day, but there's always something, some kind of happiness that's in there as you walk in the doors.
Well, the last time I went into a store, it was the pharmacy to get some bug spray.
Yes. In the pharmacy.
Well, they have it in there.
Yeah. They carry everything.
And there was a sign there. It was some kind of a supplement to increase a man's sex drive.
Ooh.
Well, and you reminded me of when you said "make you happy," whatever you said. It's supposed to make you happier, increase. And I remember reading it. I know I got to tell you what we're doing today, but you just kind of triggered something.
Yeah, but this is more intriguing.
Yeah.
I know what we're doing.
Well,
so
I thought to myself, now why do we need to increase our sex drive? What man needs this anyway? I mean, do you need this? It's like saying, you know what? You're not hungry, but I'm going to give you a pill to make you hungry. I mean, if you're satisfied, you're satisfied.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I mean, what is the pill going to do? Honey, I just took my pill. I'm ready for more. I'm not. I'm sorry, but you may be wanting more, but dinner has already been served. You got to wait for breakfast now.
That's right. It's like that movie.
I can't imagine a pill to make you hungrier or anyway.
That happens, though. I think
how they connect that to happiness. How is this is going to make you happy if you want it more? Well, isn't that going to make you crazier?
It'll make you crazier because chances are you can't get it, and then it's really going to drive you over.
They might be able to get it, but it's like, isn't it like eating too much? Isn't it like it's not? Well, never mind.
Yeah, like Thanksgiving.
I'm not even going to express my thoughts on that.
It would be Thanksgiving every day. That wouldn't be a good thing. All
right, let me tell you what we're doing this morning. 7:35. We got a debate that we want to bring to the table. It's a local and national debate. Today at 4:30, there will be some teachers and teachers union representatives out in front of the school board. I don't know if they're protesting, but they're going to be rallying for about an hour. They're upset that the students are being given too many tests. It's excessive testing, ma'am.
No, I concur.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not in the schools. And they want some opt-out policies for parents. They want parents to be able to opt their children out of the testings. I don't know enough about exactly what the testings show, but I do want to bring the debate to this program so that our listeners can talk. I would love for a teacher or a school board member or somebody like that to call in and kind of give us your 2 cents on it. I don't know. I have my thoughts on testing in general.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what they are at 7:35. But I don't know enough about the application of the results of those tests.
Oh,
to have an opinion about that. Well, we'll talk about that at 7:35.
Yeah.
Talk about our testing in schools.
Yeah.
And are the children being exposed or whatever? Are they being tested too much?
Okay.
8:35. It's news bite time. We will read the news to you. There's one news story, Robin, I love.
Okay.
There was a guy who lost his parrot. You're gonna.
Who lost his what?
Parrot.
Parrot. Oh, okay.
Like 4 years ago.
Oh.
I think he was in England.
Oh, he didn't die. The parrot. He just lost it.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the end of the story. So that's the spoiler, but that's okay because the real fun part of the story is that the bird came back speaking Spanish. Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
Now, if you're wondering how does the guy know it was indeed his bird, he had a chip in the bird, so he knew for a fact that it was his bird. In fact, he didn't find it; somebody else found it. Somebody else had the chip scan, and hey, did you lose a bird? And first the guy said no, because he hadn't lost a bird recently. He lost a bird 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So he didn't think this could possibly be that bird. Anyway. Long story short, they said the chip says it's yours. The man went and looked at the bird. Oh yeah, that's Michael, whatever he called the bird. and the bird was speaking Spanish.
Did the bird know him?
Well, it bit him.
Oh.
When he first went to take the bird bit him. But he said, he'll be fine.
Yeah. Well,
he said, I know my bird.
Well, it's
parrots live a long time. If you're going to buy a parrot, you better put it in your will.
Oh, you have to. There's no doubt
They're
about
around
it.
a while longer than you.
You have to put it in your will. They live to like 150 years.
So after News Bites, which will include that story among others, of course, that's probably the fun one of the morning. Carol Ann Baldwin will be here at 9:05 in the garden with Carol Ann is what we call that segment, and she is a master gardener and will answer your questions.
Yep.
Neil Schusterman is an award-winning New York Times best-selling author. I'm not sure what a distology is, but this is the last book in his distology. It's called The Unwind Distology. This is a crazy book.
Yeah.
It's about teenagers that... Do they sell their organs or something to make money?
I don't know, but it's being made into a movie.
I know. It's got a movie
That's right.
deal.
Next year.
This is not his first movie deal, though, right?
No, it's not. No, he's a heavy hitter.
Neil Schusterman, anyway, he'll be on to talk to us at 10:05 for 10 minutes. Of course, we have a great guest like that, and 10 minutes is all they can give us.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the way it is. It's the way it is. Yesterday, we had a guest who could only be on for 10 minutes who experienced the afterlife. He died and could come back and tell us. But we only could have 10 minutes to ask him about it.
Yeah.
I think the first 8 minutes was to find out how he died. And then finally, I get to ask questions about the afterlife. And we hardly touched it. He said there were butterflies and blooming flowers in heaven. And I said to Robin afterwards, how come these guys never see cockroaches in heaven? I mean, cockroaches die.
Yes, they do.
They see some butterflies. How come they don't see alligators and snakes? Do they all go to hell? Has God decided, you know what? If the humans don't like them, we're sending them to hell.
Yeah.
You go to heaven, don't worry. No roaches, no mosquitoes, no fleas, no ticks.
That's right. You're
no
set.
need for bug spray. But there'll be plenty of butterflies and bluebirds and flowers.
And happiness.
I mean, I hope so. I really hope. I mean, God, don't be mad at me. I'm just, I'm curious. You made me this way. But I'm always curious. I have the same question about the frog in the garage.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't have a garage right now, but when I did have a garage.
You got a shed. He might be out there.
Yeah, but I don't pull my car into the shed.
Yeah.
I used to pull my car into the garage, and I go out into the garage, and then, of course, back up the car to get out. If I saw a roach crawl under the car, I didn't care. I backed up the car anyway. If I saw a frog go under the car, I'd say, oh, come on, get out of there.
Yeah.
I would be poking him with a stick, waiting for him to get out. I wouldn't back because I don't want to squish a frog. Why? Because a frog, you may disagree, but in my mind, it's a lot cuter than a roach.
Yeah.
Cuteness counts. If there was a kitten, I definitely wouldn't have backed up. The frog, maybe. All right. Well, gosh, I'm all over the place this morning. Did I tell you about Emily Bell? No. Emily Bell Freeman coming out at 10:20. She's got a book called The Peter Potential.
Yes.
Did I tell you I went to the drugstore the other day to get bug spray? Did I tell you my story?
He said it was in the pharmacy.
Yeah, The Peter Potential. What is that?
What else was in there?
Discover the life you were meant to live. Oh.
I know. I was, my mind went the other way, too.
What way? My mind didn't go anyway.
About Peter in the boat.
Damage Control at 10:35. Joe Reichel is the co-owner of Damage Control Services, one of three handsome young men that own that business, and they work to make sure that your damage is undone.
Yes.
So that you're back to a whole home, having a whole home again.
Exactly.
The cool thing about what they do is they also do a lot of remodeling for people who just want to fix up the place.
Yeah.
And, of course, Joe comes to do the radio show to talk about what he does and also to give tips if you are trying to fix that floor, that wall, put in a new window, whatever. He'll give you tips on how to do it better and maybe give you advice on what tools to use. Randy Henderson coming on 11:05. Randy is the 2014 Grand Prize winner of the Writers of the Future Award. Finally, we get to the winner. We've been talking about this competition for a while now, but turns out he is the Grand Prize winner. So we'll be talking to him to congratulate him. His book is called Fin Fancy Necromancy. Whatever that is. Fin Fancy Necromancy or something.
I know. I have no.
Did I leave anything out? There's so much more to talk about.
Fun with Joe and Galen.
Oh, Fun with Joe.
Yeah.
Fun with Joe. Today's Fun with Joe.
Yes.
You will earn 5 extra points if you guess the theme.
Oh, okay.
That's it. And then on the segment with Galen, I have famous celebrity foot and mouth moments.
Okay.
We'll do that all after this.
Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. Another Ebola scare in another state.
In Kansas, a patient is in isolation this morning at the University of Kansas Hospital after coming down with symptoms. Officials say the patient is a medic on an offshore ship that had been assigned near West Africa.
Fox's Casey Stiegel, meanwhile, a nurse who